Because he's not going to be an everyday center.
Yeah, Keon.
Oh my God.
I think, well, Christian Yelich was originally a center fielder.
Who did we just sign out in the outfield?
No one?
We just signed someone in the outfield.
I got it. I'll figure it out. Keep talking.
I'm really confused. I thought we just signed an outfielder. Not Keon, but someone else. But...
Oh, we did sign an outfielder. Wasn't it that one dude you wanted, what's his name? The Spanish guy.
Urias?
Yeah, no, he's not. He's a second baseman.
He's
Shortstop, sorry. I remember I think we signed an outfielder. I don't know who.
Going back to we'll get back to you, but now with the whole thing, that's a pretty deep and crowded outfield. I mean,
they signed Avisel Garcia.
Yeah,
he plays
that's who it was.
Which?
He plays right field.
Yeah.
Which I think they're going to play Avisel Garcia at right field and move Christian Yelich back to left field because that's his original position was left field. Mm. He also played center field too.
And then Ryan Braun's going to play first.
Braun can platoon at left field and first. Yeah. But they have so many first basemen now.
They have a lot of average first basemen.
One below average first baseman, Ryan Braun.
But going back to the whole Braves story, the whole ordeal with that is that you got a lot of deep people, but at the same time, are they going to be consistent enough hitters like they were, like Markakis is? And Duvall? Duvall can hit the ball, not as great compared to these All-Stars, but...
I feel like Marcell Ozuna is not going to get that much playing time, considering all of the talent
Marcell has an amazing arm, though.
He does, but
no one
will
run on his arm.
Yeah, they have Markakis and all those other guys. Like
although he's taken his arm strength a little too much.
Yeah, I think
where he's not accurate, but he's got the arm strength to throw it from 2 baseball fields away, basically.
I wish I had the kind of arm strength. I used to, and then
I don't know about
kind of throw
quite
my
that
arm.
much.
Well, no, not 2 baseball lengths, but like almost the entire length of the field. And I got
he can throw almost the whole entire baseball field, though.
He's seen it. Talking about me?
No.
Oh. You have seen me do it before.
No.
Yeah, and I threw out my arm.
And then you woke up.
And then I woke up.
Next.
Dave Arnauta, new Baylor coach. Do you think he'll succeed at Baylor?
Defensive coordinator, by the way, for those of you who don't know.
Yeah, sorry.
Do you remember Arnauta?
Huh?
Do you remember Arnauta?
No.
Oh, wow.
I don't remember Arnauta.
Wow. He was the defensive coordinator before Leonard.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember.
Yeah.
Johnson?
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah.
Oh. Do you think he'll be good at Baylor?
He's got a good team. It's hard to judge because, like...
I totally forgot he was a Badgers coach.
It's hard to judge him because of how he's a defensive coordinator and how the defense is in the Big 12. They have a lot of high-scoring offenses, so I'm wondering if he's able to turn around a good defense up there. Because, I mean, Oklahoma's had a really good defense there, and so does Oklahoma State, but other than that, a lot of teams are just good up there. Baylor had a good defense, not a great one. So I'm wondering if it would make
maybe that's what they needed.
Exactly.
A defensive minded head coach to
that's
make
what
it a
I'm
great
wondering.
Defense.
Is that will that signing actually bring in a really good defensive team to the Big 12?
Yeah. Next.
Panthers hire Brian Snow as defensive coordinator. Good sign, bad sign, go.
I didn't even hear about that.
I think it's a terrible sign.
Give us your reasons why.
Rule just brought his buddy in, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He was the Baylor defensive coordinator. Rule, again, he had a good defense. Baylor wasn't great in defense.
And the Panthers don't have an amazing defense either.
Not without Luke Kuechly.
They still have.
Still
they have
hurts.
a lot of aging players.
Yeah. I mean,
Asian players?
It's hard
aging.
It's hard to judge Shaq Thompson right now.
He's raw.
Exactly. That's why I said it's hard to judge him. Brian Burns, he's had a good season. Not a great.
I always forget that he got drafted by them.
feel like he's kind of
on their D line.
Brian Burns is a good player.
On their D line, they have McCoy and Sue, I think. Well, no, Sue's not Sue. McCoy.
I was gonna say Sue plays for Tampa Bay.
Yeah. And that's pretty much it. Their
Don't
corners, although they still have Bradbury, he's looked good.
He's like 29, isn't he? Now?
Yeah, he's getting old though.
Yeah, he was drafted like at 23, 24, wasn't he? He was an old draft pick.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, because I was thinking about it. Like, he wasn't drafted that long ago.
No.
He's only like his 4th or 5th season. He's already 29.
I think he got injured his freshman year, so they exempted him all season, and then he got redshirted at the same time. So,
As in the NFL.
no,
You can't get redshirted in the
NCAA.
NFL.
I was so confused. Like, I was talking about his NFL career.
In the NCAA, so that's why I think that is reason. I believe that's the reason why he got late.
Oh,
Yee.
makes sense. He was really good when he first came to the NFL.
He was
Who are we talking about?
Bradbury.
Cornerback on the Panthers.
Oh,
He came in, I believe, the year before or the year after Josh Norman left.
He was the year.
I think it was the year before.
He was the year that Norman left. So yeah.
So
Year
like the
after.
year, the offseason that Norman left, Bradbury was drafted, correct?
Yes.
Alright.
So he was supposed to fill that hole.
did he though?
I think Josh Norman's washed up now.
Did he though?
I don't think that Norman. He wasn't living up to that Norman year. That he was so good. But he's pretty decent.
Josh Norman had a couple good seasons.
Yeah.
No, he's washed up. He's kind of like Malcolm Butler.
Butler's kind of good though. He's not
Isn't
as
he on the
great.
Titans now?
Yeah. He's not as great as he once was, but he's still a good enough corner. But he's 30, so
Michael Butler's?
Now that I know who Snow is, I think it was a bad signing.
yeah.
'Cause
I don't think
you have some will say good defense with Baylor, and now you don't have much with the
I was
Panthers.
kind of hoping they would go in and sign a
Wade Phillips.
Wade Phillips stepped away from football.
or
Yeah, I know, that's why I said it.
at least a Chris Pritchard or
More experienced.
Marvin Lewis even. You know,
Chuck
he's-
Pagano.
this guy's-
Oh no, he's never mind. I was thinking of what's his name?
I was gonna say-
Jim Caldwell.
yeah. Well, Caldwell's an offensive dude.
Yeah, true.
But
No, never mind. I knew he was offensive.
yeah, he's offense.
Jim Caldwell grew up in Blaine, Wisconsin.
But it's just one of those things that's just like I would for a coach who's he was like the qualities coach for the Giants or I believe in like 2006 or something like that.
Who said that?
Rule.
Oh,
He was like the qualities coach
Qualities
or whatever.
coach.
Something like
Quality
that.
control coach.
Yeah.
oh,
It was like something like that in like 2006. So that was his only real experience that he had in the NFL.
Yeah, I think it's stupid
So-
to bring in another coach that
Exactly.
doesn't have NFL coaching
Have a person
experience.
that's experienced.
Yeah, kind of like this is a good example that I know is with Matt Nagy coming in first time head coaching, brings in an experienced defensive coordinator. Well, retains an experienced defensive coordinator, and then when that defensive coordinator leaves, brings in another
Yeah,
defensive coordinator who has head coaching experience.
exactly.
So
A lot of teams do that because
you got
young
surround
coach,
yourself.
they can learn a lot from an old coach.
Yep.
McVay did that with Wade Phillips. So it's pretty common.
Chuck Pagano was no snub as a coach. He was pretty good.
He was good for
He was good for a couple seasons, but he
and
was
then
still.
He
It's
still
kinda
had
like-
a hell of a good defense throughout his whole entire time, though. So
it's kind of like the Ron Rivera thing. He didn't sustain success.
there was sometimes that, like, I think that Pagano was a terrible play caller. Like, his last couple of years, he was play calling. And
Like the whole swinging gate thing.
I thought it was just stupid. Some of his play calls were on offense. So I think it's good that but he still had a really good defense.
Yeah, I think he should stay defensive coordinator.
Defensive coordinator, yeah, or at least if he becomes a head coach, don't call the offense.
Please, for the love of God. Do not call the offense.
But you never know. Matt Nagy's an offensive coordinator. He probably learned, you know.
He learned under Andy Reid. Probably one of the best to ever do it.
Matt Nagy?
Yeah, Matt Nagy did. He was
you think Matt Nagy shouldn't call plays?
No.
Or you don't think Matt Nagy should call plays?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You're saying Chuck Pagano shouldn't.
Yeah.
Okay. I got confused there. All right. Yeah, I don't think it was a good signing by Matt Rule.
Was Matt Rule who's... Or maybe it was... Yeah.
The
put him on his staff.
Head coach has a big say in who...
Because
speaking of...
The head coach structures the coordinators that he wants.
Speaking of defensive coordinators, Mike Pettin actually is coming back as the Packers defensive coordinator. Is that a good sign or bad sign?
That was one of our topics.
But since we're on the topic of defensive coordinators, we'll just bring it in.
We'll talk about it shortly.
Good sign or bad sign in your opinion?
It's not really a sign, it's a retain.
Do you think it's a good retain? Or do you think we should have let him go?
Depending on how much they brought him back on. Yeah, he's a great defensive coordinator. But I think everyone has their own worth.
I think this year is to make it or break it with him.
Like this
upcoming
next season?
Yes,
this upcoming season.
You got to think
because he has the talent now to do major damage on the defensive side. So if he doesn't do it, then I think we cut him.
Well, he was amazing in his first year, replacing Don Campers.
The Packers had a good defense, but their offense was lacking. That is the reason why they're not in the Super Bowl.
Their defense
lacked in the NFC Championship game too. That's the whole reason they were like.
Yeah, I guess their
D line is awful minus Kenny Clark.
Yeah,
the D ends.
I can guarantee you that will be a focus. D line or both D line and offensive line is going to be their focus, and
linebacker,
wide receivers,
and linebacker, because Blake Martinez might not come back. They're not going to be able to re-sign him for the.
Yeah, he's going to ask for a lot.
I don't know.
He was at the top of the league in tackles for numerous seasons. He's going to ask for a lot, and they're going to have to go after a lot of core players and receiver, defensive, offensive line.
They should really focus on wide receiver and defensive line. Their offensive line wasn't terrible.
They still have. I mean, Billy Turner actually was good for them.
So was Elgin Jenkins.
But
I was surprised. I was surprised by Elgin Jenkins too.
I'm not. I always thought he was pretty good at Mississippi State, but the Billy Turner was extremely surprising though.
Yeah, because Billy
Turner was washed up. He was not great with the Dolphins.
Who is great with the Dolphins though?
Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, Mika Fitzpatrick.
Yeah,
and Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Oh no, I was talking about Ryan.
Yeah.
Raekwon McMillan, that's my dude.
In Madden,
he went to Ohio State. He's my dude.
Any dude who went to Ohio State is your dude. Kind of like anybody who went to Wisconsin is my dude.
But yeah, that was just the whole thing.
Next.
Come on, there we go. Chase Bryce transfer. Do you think it was good for him to do?
What's that?
Chase Bryce, the backup to Trevor Lawrence?
Oh, yeah. Didn't he...
I don't know where he transferred to.
Still in the portal?
He might be.
No, I believe he did. I believe he completed a transfer. I don't remember. I got this. I can check.
I think it was...
I mean...
He probably should have done it sooner, because Trevor Lawrence.
No, because...
But now they really don't have a backup.
Well, they can probably bring in a top 5 product or whatever.
Probably.
But...
I don't think...
I think he's in the portal.
Ever signed, though.
Yeah, he's in the portal. Yeah. I think he could go to... I think he's going to go to the Big Ten.
Where
He'd go to Michigan State, Purdue.
Purdue would look really nice.
Yeah.
I can't stand Purdue.
Because who does Purdue have at quarterback right now?
They have some guy named Johnson, I believe.
And he wasn't terribly good.
So, he just passed it to his tight end.
Sounds like me and Madden.
can't think of his name.